By the time we reached Bethlehem, the town was alive with travelers. The streets were crowded, the air thick with the sound of voices and the braying of animals. Mary leaned against me, her breath shallow, her steps faltering. It was clear the time was near. Every innkeeper turned us away. "No room," they said, their eyes apologetic but firm. I pleaded, begged, even offered to sleep outside if they would give Mary a place to rest. But each door closed in our faces. Desperation clawed at me. Was this how the Savior of the world would enter it? In the open air, among strangers? Finally, a kind man took pity on us. "There is a stable," he said, pointing behind his inn. "It's not much, but it's dry, and the animals will keep it warm." I led Mary to the stable, my heart breaking as I spread fresh straw on the ground. The smell of hay and animals filled the air, but it was the best I could offer. I held Mary's hand as her time came, her face pale but determined. And then, as the first light of dawn broke over Bethlehem, he arrived. A cry pierced the stillness. Mary held him, tears streaming down her face, her joy radiant. I knelt beside them, awestruck. His tiny hands curled into fists, his eyes barely open. "Yeshua," Mary whispered. "Emmanuel. God with us." I didn't know what lay ahead, but in that moment, kneeling in the straw, the weight of the world seemed to lift. The Savior had come, and somehow by grace I was part of his story.